Hello YouTube, my name's Marie. Oh my god. As you can tell, I am quite sick, but I really wanted to film this review anyways, so I do apologize. I sound a little bit huskier than normal. I'm gonna try. So hello YouTube, my name's Marie. Today I'm gonna do a first impression video of the first 3 episodes of Failing in Love. Like most high school age dramas, this series follows a group of friends and their daily lives. So let's just get into characters and the plot synopsis, because they're really one and the same. Suffering from separation anxiety from a really young age, our male lead is kind of like the baby of the group. You know, every group has a baby. Every group has a mooch. Every group has a mom. And in this group, our male lead is the baby. All of his friends give him extra attention. They make sure he gets home okay. By the way, them like taking turns walking him home, I thought was just super cute and very sweet, because they did it in like this really natural way, because they've been doing it for 10 years. So he is the baby of the group. He is also not a very good student. He's stronger in the arts, also desperate for a girlfriend. And like the genius teenage boy that he is, he decides to confess to a new girl every week. That's not gonna go over well. Next is our female lead, and she is the second smartest in school, and she also has had a crush on our male lead for about 10 years. At the moment, their relationship is strictly platonic, and I'd actually go so far as to say that they're probably the closest out of all of the friends. Like, they have really easy conversations, they joke around with each other a lot, they play video games together, they live extremely close to each other, so their entire friendship is like super genuine and just like easy, except for, you know, she's got a crush on him. Lastly, the second male lead is the first. He's the smartest guy in school, and he's known to be very cold and have this very distant personality. Even his friends have nicknamed him like the psychopath, which I can't tell if it's cute and endearing or if it's kind of weird. Like, if you really thought someone in your friend group was like a psychopath, would you keep being friends with them? Like, I'm a little, like, I can't tell how I feel about that. So there is rumors going on about this character at school, and he's also got a secret of his own, and you'll have to watch to find out. Now, I already have strong second male lead syndrome with this show, but I'm not even mad about it. I feel like I know in my heart this series is gonna go in a very predictable way. It is still only the first 3 episodes. I think there's gonna be 10. But you know, like, I'm willing to be surprised, and I hold out hope that I'll be surprised. Now let's talk about the very subtle humor that this show is doing. It feels really real. You know, life is full of these very small, hilarious moments, and those are the moments that this show is paying close attention to. And it's really my kind of humor. Like, one of the characters, like the male characters, is like trying to figure out what to wear on the first date, and not only is his like inner critique of both of the options super relatable and super funny, but like when he finally gives up and he's just like, he starts yelling for his mom, I thought it was so cute and just so funny. I laughed out loud. I thought it was awesome, because who hasn't been there, holding up 2 options and like giving up and being like, mother or sister. In my case, it was always sister. It was like, Miranda, get in here, I need your help. The world in general of the show just feels very real and feels very authentic to these adolescent lives, and so I really did like a lot of the writing moments and like the script moments, like the way certain characters talk to each other and like the things they say. Like, if you're paying attention and like know how people really act in real life, you can kind of pick where things are going. Like certain things that the second male lead says to the female lead, and then you can kind of figure things out. I just really like it. It's very genuine. On to the directing, and the directing is also paying as much attention to every small little detail as the script and the writers are. So I mentioned earlier that the male lead has like separation anxiety, and there's a flashback to when he's very young, and it shows kind of like the root of these feelings, and I was just blown away, like super impressed, because all of the adults in that scene, their faces are deliberately cut out or blurred, so it makes you feel very distant. Like, this is a scene with his mother and his grandma, but you can't see their face, and it just feels so, like, it made me feel anxious almost. Like, you really are put in that position with the male lead when they choose to do that, and I thought it was just great. And that's just one example of how smart the directing is and how artistic it is as well. Like, the overall tone of the show and like what the show looks like and the directing reminded me a lot of Just Dance. You know, they even share a lot of camera flares and all that stuff. So I think if you liked the directing in Just Dance, and also the story, because the story is also similar, having to do with like adolescence and coming of age, here it's, I think, more focus on like the romantic aspects of being young, whereas like with Just Dance, they focused on a wide variety of growing pains, that's what I'll say. But yeah, I think if you really liked Just Dance, you will also really enjoy Failing in Love. I think also fans of Moment of 18 would also really like this show. So yeah, am I gonna keep watching Failing in Love? Yes, for sure, absolutely. I don't like how long I have to wait. It's like one episode a week, but it's an hour long, so oh my god, I'm so sorry. Anyways, that is everything from me. I've talked enough. I need to rest. See you guys next time. Probably the next video that I'll be doing is a full review of Cheese in the Trap. Right now I'm on episode 13, and I definitely have thoughts about this show. So have a good day, you guys. Have a good night. If you're sick, grab yourself some tea like me, and let's just go back into our pajamas. Or you're probably still in your pajamas, in which case maybe you should get out of your pajamas, because nothing says fuck you to a cold like putting on real clothes and doing a full face of makeup. Have a good day. Have a good night. Bye.